My brothers, my sisters, today we will be witnessing the officiation of two marriages known as nikah in the Arabic language. It's important for us to pick up one or two points from the pointers raised by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in order for it to serve as a means of reminder for us all regarding some of the rules, regulations, some of the etiquettes, some of the rights, etc. So today I've chosen to speak about something very important that is repeated in what is known as khutbatul haja. Khutbatul haja is the short, concise, powerful reminder delivered by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam very often. And it was made up of verses of the Quran and then some of his beautiful words. Whenever a nikah is being officiated, we recite the three verses. In each one of them, the primary reminder is that of the consciousness of Allah. Taqwallah. If you remember Allah throughout your life and you're conscious of Him, conscious of the day you're going to go back to Him and you're going to present your account or the account of your deeds, what can go wrong? Because if you falter as a human being, you quickly make amends. You quickly come back to what is right. This advice is not only for husband and wife, but for every single one of us. As a human being, if you make a mistake, you make an error, a blunder, or you do something perhaps that might not have been the best way of doing things, quickly learn to apologize. Learn to come forth and make amends. Learn to seek forgiveness not only from those whom you've wronged, but from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala primarily. Because you know, I have to go back to my Lord. He made me. I'm going to answer to Him. And this is why if you look at it, Ya ayyuhan nasu ttaqu rabbakum. O people, be conscious of your Rabb, your Lord who made you, who provides for you, who's in control of your life, who has chosen for you, decided things. Predestiny is obviously from Allah. We know in man's hands there is only a limited capacity given by Allah, allowed by Allah. Develop your relationship with the same Allah. He is one. He is alone. He controls not just your life, but your death and beyond. Everything. So, O people, be conscious of your Rabb. The next verse, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullaha. Just the first part of it I'm reciting. O you who believe. Notice the difference. The first verse was O people, addressing everyone. The second verse is O people, meaning O you who believe. The first one, O people. The second one, O you who believe. Now it is specialized. It is reported that a true believer, whenever he or she hears, O you who believe, immediately opens his ears, is alert, wants to know, because they feel they are from amongst them. When you hear the verse of the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, do you just allow it to sail past? Or do you feel it's for you? Well, it is for you and I, because we are believers. So develop that. When you hear that, you should smile. Allah is addressing you and I. And you should listen to what is being said. Ittaqullaha haqqa tuqatihi. Be conscious of Allah, or develop the correct relationship with Allah. Improve in your relationship with Allah in the way that you should. So that's the second verse. The third one, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullaha. O you who believe, be conscious of Allah. Imagine, they say in these three verses, the issue of consciousness of Allah is repeated 4 times. What does that mean? Not just in marriages, as I say, although it is of prime importance, be conscious of Allah. You're getting married to someone, and that person is the child of someone, and they have a family, and they have a loving family, and they've been treated with kindness and goodness throughout their lives. Treat them in a similar, if not better way. May Allah help us. So, the point that is of utmost importance is the last part of the third verse, وَقُولُوا قَوْلًا سَدِيدًا. And utter that which is sadid. Sadid means upright. Do not say a single word out of turn, out of tune. You're a believer. وَمَنْ كَانَ يُؤْمِنُ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ فَلْيَقُلْ خَيْرًا أَوْ لِيَصْمُتْ. Whoever believes in Allah and is truly bothered about the day of judgment will either utter beautiful good words or remain silent. There's no third option.